Hello, Libra. Thank you for tuning in. This is the relationship portion. For this read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot for the main read by Paul Foster Case and Arthur Edward Waite. For the support cards, I'm using the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. I only pull out the Oracle cards as necessary. First half is for relationships, second half is for single people. This Libra, yes. Good? Alright, we're going to read from here, and then if something else needs to come out, it'll come out. Okay, so, Libra. Overall, I feel this is very good. What's holding you back is you're feeling like something it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. I'm kind of getting a spoiled milk, crying over spoiled milk thing. I apologize for that, but that's kind of how it is, because I feel like there's a lot of good going on. I feel like this situation didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to, or the way you thought it would. This is what's holding you back on your side. On the other side, I feel like there's too many people involved. Like, I feel like there might have been too much talking, or whatever's going on with you and your partner. It's become like a social thing, and like too many people are involved with it or talking about it. I don't really think that's helping you. I don't think it's helping either of you, quite frankly. So I feel like this has become too social. Whatever the situation going on is, too many people know about it. Too many people are giving their opinion. I feel like I feel like it needs to stop. Okay, so that's kind of what's holding the situation back. I feel like this social arena keeps it going. Something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, but the social aspect is what keeps dragging it on. If that would just stop, I feel like it would just move on. Okay. Now that being said, Libra being very social typically, I do feel like you're moving on from it, but you're still feeling like everything is fine. I feel like this is like the world in this situation is very good. Like whatever it is that didn't work out the way you wanted it to, you're fine. You're like, I still have a great relationship. It's just that didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And you're off to better things. And you're just moving into another direction. You're starting something new with the same person. Like you're going, I almost feel like you're honoring the strength of the relationship. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so what's going on with this? Alright, I don't like the social aspect, I have to be honest with you. Because I feel like that causes problems for your partner. Or like it bothers them. They don't like the social thing. And I feel like it's kind of weighing you down a little bit too. You and your partner are very good. You're very much in love with them. They feel like they're succeeding, but the stress part is coming from the social aspect. Like, I feel like other people need to put it down because it's between you and your partner, but it seems like there's other social aspects, and I feel like you're kind of stuck. Like, for some reason, you feel like you can't push either way. You're trying to let it just kind of die down on its own. And I feel like that's stressful for your partner. Like, that's causing extra stress on your partner. Okay. But they're just kind of going along. I feel like I feel like there's relationships close to you that they're trying to be careful with. So I feel like they're just kind of like letting people say what they want to say and just kind of like moving on from them. I feel like they're letting a few people get away with saying things that they really shouldn't be saying. I feel like for you, kind of how I feel like this, like for your benefit, for your benefit, which benefits them, they're just kind of like, they're trying to let it roll off their back. Like water off a duck's back, that type of thing. Okay. Now, I feel like what really helps this is like you two coming together, and like I feel like you have to like do some. I'm getting like they're literally kind of telling me fancy footwork, which might be just kind of like a social situation with them, or like I feel like you have to appease the situation a little bit. And I feel like you have to smooth over rough edges. Okay. But everything's still good. I just feel like I feel like you have to put in a little effort to help them feel a little better, because the situation, like, I feel like you're realizing as it goes on that the social aspect is really starting to stress them a little bit. And you're just trying to find ways to let it die out. I feel like you're trying to like coach them in how to move past it without it becoming worse. I feel like you're kind of like picking up pieces, like something that's coming around socially is misunderstood, and you're kind of calming it with them, but you're not really getting into it with the other people around you because you feel like it's going to start another wave of ridiculousness. So you're kind of just like ironing it out with your partner, and then you're just trying to let it kind of die down. And I feel like the more you center on the two of you and kind of step away from that, you might take a little break from certain people for that reason. I feel like it kind of does move on, because I feel like you prefer just to let it die out on its own. And I see the way that you're kind of doing that is just kind of like distancing yourself from certain people until they kind of relax and just move on from a situation that's really not. I feel like you were venting a little bit, and maybe they took it the wrong way and they feel like they need to be more involved, and now you have to take a break from them so that they disconnect from the situation. Okay. But I feel like it's still, the relationship is good still. Okay. Alright, so I feel like that's what we got for relationship. Let's go into singles. Single Libra. Alright, single Libra. You're standing in a position, you're getting word out there that you'd like to find somebody. I feel like you're out there. Now, is this someone specific? I feel like you might have like put an offer out to someone, or you're standing in a position where you want to. Now, for Libra, the way I'm really feeling about this is you're evaluating somebody and you want to give an offer. But your thoughts are like you got to do it just right. The King of Pentacles here for your mindset is like, I feel like you're trying to be cautious and not move too quickly, and you're trying to move very carefully and calculated. All right. That being said, you're weighing out options on how to set the ship a sail. You're trying to feel it out, what way to do this. I feel like some of you are also kind of searching out some information to find out what's really going on with the person you're interested in. All right, so no matter what way you're going here, if this reading is hitting for you, the offer you're considering giving, either one of two things. Either you give it and it doesn't go forward, it doesn't fly, or you learn some information and you decide to abandon it because something about it, either they're involved with somebody else, or you find out something about them you don't care for, and you've decided that that's not going to work for you. Either way, I feel like it's kind of like it falls flat. The Ten of Swords, I'm getting kind of like a fall flat feeling for you. Just kind of like does not work out. You're not happy about it. Just like I'm getting more of a flat on your face, like falls flat. I just feel like it's a fall flat thing. I always read cards based on the energy I'm getting, of course, because I know somebody's going to put in a comment like that's, what do you call it? Complete breakdown, rock bottom, blah blah blah. For this one, I'm getting like it falls flat. It doesn't go anywhere. And it could be more of a rock bottom thing if you really like this person, which some of you I feel do, because the overall energy is heartbreak. But I'm kind of feeling like it depends on how far this got, because some of you are just evaluating. You want to give this offer, but you're trying to find out more information. But whatever it is you find out, it's not going to work. And you're looking for a great, like you saw a lot in them. So you had a lot of hope. That's why you wanted to give the offer. You had like the Nine of Cups. You're seeing like there's a great future here, but one of two things: either they shoot you down, or you find out something that like either they're connected with somebody else, or there's something about them that you've decided, you know what, it's just not going to work. It's really not going to work. I feel like some of you might see them kind of lose their temper in some respect with someone else, and that might kill it for you. And I'm not sure why, but something about how that goes off, you're kind of thinking this might not be compatible for you. All right, either way, however this plays out, this is definitely, I feel it falling flat. And this person, you've been taking your time thinking about this. So it's not like this was a new, out of the blue situation. You've been thinking about this for a while. And when you finally decided you wanted to give the offer, if you give the offer, it falls flat. Or when you finally decide you want to do that, you're just like finding out a couple little things before you do so, and you find out that it's not working out for you, you kind of just, it's done. It's a done deal. You're not going forward. You're moving on. I don't feel like this. See, and another reason why I'm feeling more fall flat than like complete rock bottom, even though there is heartbreak over the top, like it's not going your way, soon after the star card pops up in your future, which you have new ideas. I feel like somebody else, or in some cases more than someone else, more than one person, like catches your eye, and you have other ideas. You have this card here. You're definitely looking for somebody you're looking for love, and I feel like you're going after this person. You're thinking like this could be the one. Somebody else you see, like new hope comes around the corner. So this time you have great hopes, and you're starting it a little differently. You're starting communication slower this time. Like you want to, I feel like before you found out something, it was just a quick, just a chop, done. But this one, you're starting out a little differently. You feel this way about this person, but you're trying to convince them to feel the same way about you. Meanwhile, you're trying to get them to like you, but trying to also get a little closer to them and understand them a little more. I feel like you're kind of going the route like if they don't like me, they're gonna like me. I just got to do this a different way. Like if they don't like me, they're gonna like me. I'm kind of getting that type of situation with this, because you're like, this can work out. We match pretty well. So if they don't like me already, they will. I'll wear them down. They're gonna like me because I'm very likable. They'll see. Like I feel like it's that. Like you're taking this in a whole different approach. This one in the beginning, you just were putting out the offer, or you're going forward, found something you didn't like, and it fell flat. Whatever reason, it fell flat. This second situation, you're just like, I'm going to take this a different direction. I'm going to get in close with them, get in good with them, and then and I'll know that they're very interested in me by the time I get out there and be like, you know what, we should be together. Because if they don't like me already, they're gonna fall flat on their face in love with me. I know it, because we match. Like you have it in your head, you're convinced you match, and I feel like this is going well. It's one of those time will tell situations, though. Okay. So that's going well. So it's like fall flat in the beginning, but then you find somebody who really catches your eye. I think it's interesting because you're like, well, if they don't like me, they're going to like me because I'm going to get in close. And, I'm going to make sure, I find out about them, they find out about me. I'm very likable. It'll work out. I feel like your confidence is a lot stronger with this person as well. You're feeling a lot more confident with this person because you feel very strongly that you match. Okay. All right. So that's all for the singles portion. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you for watching.